taking out the MK4 Focus St today in the Orange Fury. This car's basic. The short of it is the setup is revo stage 2 with a KMS catback exhaust system and an MTech air intake. So yeah, see what you guys think through this video. Just do like basically a short review, feedback on how it drives, the functionality of it, that sort of thing. This is in normal mode at the moment. Quick third gear pull. It's actually quite progressive, which is nice. It's not balls out in your face straight away. It gives you a chance to put the power down, especially in the wet. So that was just in normal mode though, we haven't got it in sports mode yet. When you put it in sports mode, it's got rev matching and stuff like that as well. On gear changes, which is cool.
Have a little pull in it just to see what it does. You can really feel that. That's
yeah. You get that Mark II through, I think.
Yeah, that's a hell of a strong pull, that. So this one's running revo stage 2, about 360, you said,
360, 365 approximately, yeah. It's about 100 horsepower than the Performance Edition Fiesta that we went out in earlier.
It's, yeah, it feels very, very strong.
It is. It's lively. Again, obviously we're driving it gingerly, aren't we, because of the rain, and it's puts the power down pretty well. Obviously I'm not flat-footing it straight away. You've got to ease into it to build up the speeds to get the wheels going, but yeah, it's again, it's very capable, I think. It'd be interesting to see the difference on the handling. The suspension setup, because it hasn't got the coilovers.
I think for me, as I said before, these just remind me of a Mark II.
Yeah, it is a modern day Mark II, this.
I think if you like a Mark II, you're instantly going to fall in love with this, to be honest.
Totally. This is the thing I don't think people realise either, because obviously everyone compared it to the Mark III. Completely different car, and this is Ford have pulled it out of the bag with this one, I think. Mark III is a great all-rounder, isn't it? It's a brilliant daily. Like that. Mark II is more of a weekend toy. This, it has everything.
Yeah, this would be where my money was, I think, on a modern day car to use. And I think the thing I like about a Focus is you can still drive it normally. You can still put the kids in it.
Yeah.
Put shopping in it and drive it absolutely sedately, and then drive it home like your ass is on fire.
Yeah. Exactly.
So if you're looking for something that kind of fits the bag with all of it on a fairly reasonable budget, because what's this one, 20?
This one's up for
24?
Around 24 grand, yeah. Sorry, I can't remember off the top of my head now.
I think bang for buck again, that makes it an incredibly capable car.
Oh god, yeah. I think the upgrades it's had on it, I think they're in excess of about 2-3 grand. So everything is done. It's not a lot of money really to get it to the stage that it's at now. It is very different to standard. Going back to like the space side of things and the practicality of it, obviously, as you know, because I've got the MK4 St now, we went from a Mark III. Mark III was great, but when we had the MK4 come in and we had a look at it and stuff, obviously with the 2 kids and stuff, the space in the back, even with the 2 car seats and all their clobber in the boot, we still actually have space to breathe, whereas the Mark III, it served its purpose, but it was quite tight.
Yeah, I especially think in the back, they kind of feel like they almost come over you in the back, and it feels a bit claustrophobic to me.
Yeah, it's a lot more open in the front. You've got more space in the front compared to the Mark III as well. But you've got everything you want with this, really. Like we say, a nice everyday car for family purposes as well, and you can actually take it out and have an exciting, spirited drive. Because it can be a handful. Definitely can be a handful when you drive it hard. Especially with the upgrades that this particular one's got. Has the performance pack as well, so it's got the electronic limited slip diff. It's got the sports button. So you press the sport button, it goes directly to sport. And yeah, has the rev matching.
I don't think the diff done too well. The electronics done too bad with that, to be fair, considering it was wet and you're trying to put power down.
Yeah,
you can feel it twitching and you can feel it trying to grab it, putting it down, but it is absolutely peeing it down today, and there's standing water everywhere, so
yeah,
I don't think that's bad at all. Again,
no, not at all. They're very getting used to the motor. It does take a bit of getting used to driving it in sports mode and racetrack mode and stuff, because it's very, very different, because you've got the electronic stability as well, and it helps you. It sometimes can overcompensate, but when you get used to it, it's on another level for handling and stuff like that. It's very sensitive on the steering as well in sports mode if you're driving it hard in corners and the B roads. But it's amazing how you notice the difference from driving in normal mode to sports mode. You instantly feel on the throttle is very responsive. The steering is a lot more reactive, responsive.
Yeah, smaller inputs, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Like I say, it takes some getting used to compared to what we're used to. Obviously going from the Mark II to the Breeze and now this. Yeah, no, it's amazing bit of kit, to be honest, for the money.
I'm quite surprised with the exhaust as well, because KMS is kind of renowned for being fairly loud, and it's actually quite nice on this. Like it's a nice noise.
Yeah, it's got a nice roar. It's not obnoxiously loud, is it?
I think one thing I noticed in this is it feels quite big, like spacious inside.
Yeah.
It feels like they've made the most of all of the space available.
Yeah, definitely.
They feel quite wide as well.
Yeah. I'd say you just don't feel as claustrophobic. The Mark II was good for that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Space. The Mark III you're a bit more hunched in, which is quite cool as a pilot, but it's nice to be able to move around a little bit, but the seats do hold you up. Comfortable.
Due to the constant rain and standing water, we decided to kind of give it up there.
Yeah, definitely. I forgot to mention in the other video as well that this car obviously has the normal sport and racetrack mode, but it also has a slippery mode, which is actually quite handy, as I've used it before when we had some icy weather conditions. In the slippery mode, it's strange. It's almost like it's low ratio in a four-wheel drive car. Put it on because it almost uses like engine braking going down a hill to keep you going slow without having to touch your brakes, and it also has rev matching in it, I guess again to help the engine stay steady in icy slippery conditions. That's quite a cool little feature that not many cars have. But yeah, I think we'll wrap that up for the day. We will do another video, like we say, when the weather gets better, so you can see the optimum performance on it when it comes to the power, the acceleration, the handling. You know, we just wanted you guys to have a brief insight to what this Mark 4 Focus ST was like. Check out our website, st-focus.com, and the full details, spec, photos, video, pricing and everything is on there for this car and the rest of our stock. If you want to get in touch, give us a call on 01293 536 444. Give us a call, have a chat, whatever you need to know, or just ping us an email at st-focus@hotmail.com. Thanks guys.